In this video, we are gonna look at the scariest TikToks on the internet. Whether it's hauntings, stories or camera footage, they all remain creepy. But before we do this, only a small percentage of people who watch my videos have actually subscribed, so if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind later. Anyway, enjoy the video.
This is why you should always change your locks. In 2017, a college girl woke up from a nightmare drenched in sweat and decided to rinse off before going back to sleep. She propped her phone on a shelf, turned on some music, and then hopped in the shower. A few minutes later, she reaches for her phone to change the song, but stops suddenly. Reflected on her phone's
What is that? It looks like Sirius Black just turned into a werewolf, y'all.
screen was a person standing in the middle of her bathroom facing the shower. She somehow kept her composure, turned the water to scalding hot, and then ripped open the curtain and sprayed the intruder in the face. As
Nice going, sister. That's how you should do it. Always be prepared.
they howled in pain, she ran past them to her kitchen to get her butcher's knife. In a panic, she can't find her knife, so she just runs out of the apartment and calls the police. The police go in and come out with a crazy-looking woman in handcuffs.
Wait. That was a woman?
One of the officers comes over to the girl and says she used to live here and she had copies of your keys. Then he pauses and looks down and brings up a clear evidence bag that contained her butcher's knife, and he says, "Looks like she wanted her apartment back."
Well, looks like I will move to another city and get a pit bull. Damn, that was crazy.
There's something terrifying going on at Chuck E. Cheese right now, and I'm gonna explain it to you. So we all know about the game Five Nights at Freddy's, right?
Yep,
It's a game
we all
based
do.
around a restaurant that's pretty much like a Chuck E. Cheese where the animatronics come to life and wreak havoc on all the guests there. But what if I told you this was possibly happening in real life right now? Just 2 days ago,
I've actually read something like this, but it was in the 1800s or so. I didn't actually know that it has happened 1 day ago. Now Chuck E. Cheese gives me trust issues.
5 children have gone missing inside of a Chuck E. Cheese, and the parents reported a weird smell from the inside of the building.
Probably a
and then,
corpse.
Just like Five Nights at Freddy's, someone that worked the late night shift actually got killed after hours. Now these are all pretty weird, but here's the kicker right here. Check out this headline. Night shift workers from Chuck E. Cheese claim strange movement from animatronics post hours. So I don't know. What do you think about this? Do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake? And I mean, with 2020 and everything going on, like, I wouldn't be shocked if it was real.
Me neither, pal. Me neither.
Blood-curdling facts that you wish you never knew, Part 1. When
Great, nice emphasis on the part 1, bro.
creating the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland, they couldn't create skeletons that looked realistic enough, so they used real human skeletons.
Actually, I have heard about that in another YouTube video that doesn't include this guy.
Since then, they've removed all but one. Ducks sometimes become cannibals due to boredom, meaning they kill and eat each other.
Wait. Why would you eat your own species just out of boredom? Okay, that's messed up.
This behavior begins as early as 4 weeks old. Crocodiles are capable of galloping, similar to a
I actually knew that.
horse. Luckily, alligators cannot. And while we're at it, tarantulas can swim.
Why am I not
It's
surprised?
extremely common after you die that there will be extreme gas buildup and you will burp after death.
Okay, if I saw someone burp in a coffin, I'm calling the police.
And sometimes dead bodies can even sit up on their own. Also, if a pregnant woman dies, the gas buildup in her body can actually forcefully push a baby out. In other words, a post-mortem baby bazooka.
Bruh, you're not even close to being a dark humor comedian.
Hearing is the last bodily function to go after one dies. So it's very possible that the last thing you ever hear is the paramedic calling off your CPR.
And I always thought it happened in movies. Well, you learn something new every day.
If you scare easily, I wouldn't watch this video. In 2013, a mine explorer found this entrance to an abandoned mine and decided to go have a look around. He
Good thinking. Just go in abandoned places and explore it.
decides to film his experience and upload it to his YouTube channel, where he had uploaded hundreds of other videos of him exploring mines, but he never once references the paranormal or ghosts or anything like that until this
Bro, why upload scary videos if you don't mention paranormal activity? That's just stupid.
video. As soon as he steps foot inside, he tells the camera that he has a really uneasy feeling about being there and wonders if he should even keep going, but he does.
Nice
Everything
going.
seems pretty normal until he gets to a section in the mine where there's a bunch of chains hanging down from the ceiling. He hears something in the back of the tunnel, so he pulls his flashlight out and he shines it towards the back, and he sees a chain swinging, and it shouldn't be, because there's no draft and he's all alone, and you can tell he's scared by the way he starts talking.
Okay.
Although he's totally freaked out, he wants to know what's causing the chain to swing, so he goes
Well, just go further into your demise. Nothing wrong about that.
Goes farther and farther into the mine until he hears something. People whispering in
What
every
is that thing? If that's Baldy Basics, I'm out.
direction. He gets totally spooked and runs out. If you don't want to sleep
Oh,
tonight,
now you decide to run? Seriously, the horror stories IRL and horror stories in the movies, they're completely indifferent.
watch the whole video. This is why you should never open your door for strangers. In
You shouldn't.
2013, a woman let her dog out to use the bathroom one more time before bed. After only a few minutes, she starts hearing scratching on her door, which is typically the sound her dog makes when he's ready to come in. But it just seemed way too soon for him to be done being outside. So she decides to look through the peephole to make sure
That's the dumbest movie you can ever do, and that out there is a skinwalker, 100%.
it really is her dog. But what she sees is terrifying. A deranged looking
Well, what do you know? Why am I not surprised?
man is right outside her door, staring intently at her door handle, waiting for it to turn open. As she's looking in horror, unable to do anything, he starts scratching at the door as hard as he can, never leaving his gaze from the door handle.
And that is a good moment to run.
She manages to stifle a scream, she backs away and realizes her dog is still outside. So she goes to the side window, but there's no sign
Why would you back away? Just run, call the police, do something.
of her dog, and so she goes back to the door to
Why go back? You already back away. The back door is behind you. Just go out.
see if maybe the man's moved. He hasn't moved, his mouth is open, and he's
Why am I not surprised? Bro.
staring directly at the peephole. Then he turns around and walks away. With the man
Nah. Things cannot be that simple. Things are not that simple.
gone, she discovers her dog unharmed, his leash had just been cut. But that means he had a knife.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please subscribe.